Today's distinction is 0 to 1, and it's inspired by the book by the same name, authored by Peter Thiel. And the concept here really looks at the difference between scaling something that doesn't exist and scaling something that does. And in some ways, it seems like so silly. Like, why would you even say that? But I mean, just think about it for ourselves here. When was the last time you had a vision, maybe a massive vision, something that really inspired you, something that you knew that you wanted to bring to life? But then when you started thinking about it, you're like, well, it would require this, and how would I get people on board, and would people actually like it, and all these other things. And it just basically became all these reasons, well, all these what ifs and reasons to not get started. And so I'm going to invite you to take a different look at it. As someone who is constantly stepping out onto my edge and trying new things, I know what it's like to have a compelling vision that can also feel quite overwhelming. And in those regards, I love to use the tool of 0 to 1. I also might say start with 1. And the way that this tool works is just really simple. Find like the core element of what is important to you about that vision. And then find the simplest way possible for it to exist one time. One time. So I'll give you an example. For me, I'm someone who's been looking into creating a community of trailblazers where we can meet on a regular basis and dive into the real-time, real-world challenges and opportunities that are facing us. And also have a place where it's just like easy to fail because we are growing with one another. I've launched that now. It's called the Trailblazer Collective. But before that came to life, it started with 1. I invited 3 people to come to a group coaching session with me. That wasn't recorded, and it was held at the end of the year. It was my gift to them at the end of the year. I said, hey, can you find some time? I'm going to bring people together for it. And that was the very first conversation that I ever had in this capacity, where I was bringing together trailblazers and creating an online experience with a group of people who didn't know each other at that time. I knew that they were trailblazers, and I knew that with those people together, it would be the first step in a very meaningful way, because it was already an example of that which I wanted to create. I can feel another video coming up here around another distinction around 0 to 1 that I'll make separately here. But I want to leave this right now from the standpoint of, for you, what might be the simplest version of what it is that's on your mind right now? What's the easiest way for you so that in the next 1 week, that a version of your ultimate vision could come into play? I'm really curious about that. So go ahead, leave a comment wherever you're watching this. Let me know. Let's engage in the conversation around this here. And if you really want to come and like spend time in my space and be able to have me work with you on this, then come join the Trailblazer Tribe. You can go to niiamahashong.com/tribe, and you'll be surrounded by me and other trailblazers who are working on these distinctions in real time with our real world challenges and opportunities. It's different than the collective that I mentioned. If you're interested in that, I'll give you a link to that. That's niiamahashong.com/collective. This is our paid membership community there, and it's honestly one of the most exciting things that I've ever built. So I'm going to invite you to that. And I think this is actually the first video, the first distinction that I mention it. So I'm going to leave that as it is. This here will be my 0 to 1 in terms of inviting you to the Trailblazer Collective. And you'll see over time how much that grows and continues to come out into the world. You're part of the process right now. See how it is. Come on in, the water's fine, as I like to say. All right, leave your comment. Come join us in the tribe or in the collective. And really, honestly, take the next 24 hours to see one thing that you've been really looking at that really fits within your vision and how you can bring it down into the simplest version that can come to life within the next week. I'll talk to you soon. Here's the thing. You got this. We got you. Journey on. Hey, Niiamah here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and then go ahead and leave one of your insights from today's video in the comments below. If you're looking to take this deeper, you can go and watch another video, or you can go to niiamah.com/tribe to get exclusive invitation to our tribe member only events. I'll see you soon.